Hi, welcome to Autism Universe and Writing Autism on Teacher Paid Teachers. This is my son Danny. He's 7 years old, and I've created a lesson that addresses motor planning, and it's combined with reading skills as well. So I just wanted to give you a few examples of how that's going to work with my son. And so this is he wants to show. This is his stop card. So anytime he gets overly stressed or it's a little too much for him, he takes out a stop card and then he takes a break. These are just some of the break cards that he has. You can squish something.
And take a big breath too.
You can take a big breath. He can tell me how he feels. Okay, so with this distance learning or remote learning now that schools are closed, it's good to have, different stress relievers for your child, especially special needs. And so I'm just going to give you a few examples of the lesson, how it's going to work. I won't go through the entire thing because it's about a 30-minute lesson, but I will show you some things and what you can do. So on the first page, we have colors and lines, and the colors help him to focus his eyes on where he needs to go in writing a sentence. Okay, now Danny's 7.5, and this is the first year he actually started to write and read small words. So if I gave him a plain white piece of paper, it wouldn't even, he would be so stressed he wouldn't even know what to do. So let's try this out. Let's give you an example. Okay, Danny. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, so the first word is, this is a guided practice direct instruction. I'm just a very simple sentence. I love dogs. So we're going to start with I. Now, I got these little things which help him to know where to put his fingers in the pencil, and because otherwise his pencil kind of rolls around like this. So let's put our fingers, put our thumb in the first slot, our index finger in the other one. Okay, so we're going to write the word I. All the way down to the line. Okay. Love. L-O-V-E. Okay, good job, Danny. Let me just show you what he's doing. See how he puts the word in the color, because the white doesn't really focus him, where to put those letters. And the reason why you can put lines in between your words like I did, or you can just let your child experiment with this a little bit. You can try to help him or her guide him through the whole line. So last word, dogs. Dogs, D. Right there. I have the sentence written out for him already at the top of the page, so he knows what letters he's supposed to write. Good job, Danny. Good job. That's a G. Oops. And an S, the last letter, S. Okay. Now, if I went through the whole thing, this would probably take Danny about, I would say a good I would probably say 7 to 8 minutes to do this. And you'd probably need some breaks in between. So some break cards. You can have different break cards for your child, because sometimes, it gets too overwhelming with the academic part of it, and he needs break cards. Okay, so all right, so the next thing is, in this lesson, is these are picture cards to teach your child how to write a sentence. Okay, so what you can do is I have directions here on how to do it, but you cut these out and you make just, these little pockets like this, which I have all the directions to do this. It's real easy. Just cut these out, just fold it on the dotted line and paste it to any kind of paper. And then, what picture is this, Danny? What is that?
I.
So we put an I in there. And what's this?
Love.
Love. And he can do this on his own. Why don't you do the last one?
And you need to put ovals.
Dogs.
Yeah, you need to put ovals.
Yeah, the ovals are for if you would like to, you know, have your child sequence the pictures out first before they put them in the slots, then you can do that first. Or not, or just practice it doing it this way. I like having things that are movable. You can move things around, because if Danny would just be doing all writing, he doesn't learn that way. And like most kids with different challenges and motor challenges don't learn just by writing everything out. So dogs, where would that go?
I
This
love
is
dogs.
Let's put it in order like that.
I
love and then
dogs.
inside this dogs. Good job, Danny.
Only you need to write the lines into the white box.
That's right. We can put the words on the lines too. You can put words on it. Okay, next page. Let me show you another thing that I have in the lesson is I made a bunch of extra yellow squares because I mess up a lot when I'm cutting, so just to have those extras helps out. Okay, this right here, okay, this is, so just let me give you a little close-up. It looks kind of confusing, but actually having a color coding system works really well for someone who has challenges with focusing on one word or two words at a time when they're reading, and to put them into the right places, and to, you know, this is a little bit of phonics in here. I'm not going to read you the directions, but as you can see, I have P, P, and then R in a different color, and then R, and then arc in the orange color, and then all together, all the colors together, P, arc. So let's try this out. Let's try this one, Danny. Okay.
The R,
and then arc,
arc,
and then
dark,
all together. So it teaches your child to separate it out. We have one sound, another sound, arc, and then dark all together. So you would cut the color strip underneath, and your child would identify each sound by placing the right color on the right sound. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try this one out. These are called story grids that I made up. So here we have a story using dark and park. And in the story grid, we have a lot of empty space. We have some picture clues here. And so we're just going to do the first line together. The boy. Okay, so we'll read it together. Then he has to choose the right word that goes in the right space. You can cut out the first strip on the second grid and put it on top. Or you could cut out the words and play. I'm going to lay them out for Danny. Okay, Danny, you can help it depends what level your child is at. If your child struggles a little bit with words, you can help them out. Like you can do this a couple times and then see if they can do it on their own. So Danny, can you find the word the? I'm looking for this word. Where is it in the pile? Thus, you put it in the square. Okay. You can paste these down, or again, I like to make things movable. So it's just right on top. Okay, what's this word?
boy.
Where's boy?
Right here.
There it is. Where's boy? Okay, the boy was, where's was? Was. Right up here. Oh, he's putting it in the second. Yeah, we're in the first. One thing you can do so that it doesn't because this is a grid story, so you can cover up the second line so that, you know, he focuses more on the first line. Let's do that. Just cover it up like that. And park. Okay, awesome, Danny. Okay. So he put all the words on top. I know they kind of fell off, but he put all the words on top. The boy, and then was goes right there and then the word park. The word park, if you notice, goes with the previous sheet with the color coding system that I have. Okay. Okay, so the very last thing is I'm just going to do a quick assessment. Now, what is an assessment?
I know.
Just to check and see. I know you're not even. To check and see if you understood what you learned. So here's the assessment strip that I put at the bottom. So I would say the first word, I, and then he would pick the right word that would go in the middle, and then we have a picture clue. What's this? What is this, Danny? What is this?
A dog.
Dogs. Okay, so I. What word is the right word? Was or love? Which
love.
One? Love. Right. And then he would write the word love in the middle.
I'm not doing it now.
Yeah, you can write it. Sure. Okay. Good job. All right, you guys, that's the end of my lesson. And again, this lesson would be about 30 to 40 minutes long. It would be a really good reading comprehension, kind of motor skills, also kind of lesson using eye coordination, motor planning with your hands. And so, if you want to get a hold of this, I'm on Teacher Paid Teachers called Writing Autism. I will post this to my Facebook page on Autism Universe and Mom's Guide to the Autistic Universe on Facebook. I also have a blog, Autism Mom's Blog. So it was good to see you, and I'll hope to show you some more lessons again.
Bye.